My name is Sep, and this is my Subaru WRX, and buying it was the best financial mistake I have ever made. Being in my mid-20s now, I'm constantly bombarded by financial advice from friends and family. Don't waste your money on a car. A car is a depreciating asset. Invest your money into something else. And to be honest, they're not wrong. So why did I still go ahead with this purchase, and why I have no regrets from doing so?
I believe the majority of people look at cars as a mode of transportation to get from point A to point B. But for car enthusiasts, it's much more than that. It's an experience, a passion, a hobby.
I knew buying this car would add a value to my life that isn't measured by its monetary value. I knew it because I had experienced the fun and enjoyment of cars for the first time nearly a decade ago. I got into cars back in high school when life was much simpler. Going on cruises with friends, wrenching away on the weekends, fixing stuff and fixing the things you broke while trying to fix stuff. I believe getting immersed in cars was a canon event in my life, because 10 years later, I'm still as obsessed with cars as I was back then. More specifically into Subarus, as I'm sort of a Subaru fanatic.
Subaru, 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 Subaru.
Now that I'm back in a Subi, it brings a lot of memories from when I owned my first car. And I feel this nostalgia every time I go for a spirited drive. It's a therapeutic feeling. It's when everything else in life gets muted and all you can care to focus on is yourself, your car, and the road ahead. Anyways, I'll cut the drama and get to the point. I simply bought this car because I knew it would just bring joy to my life in many different ways. Firstly, since it's my daily driver, I spend a lot of time in this car. Whether it be for work, chores, or road trips, it's my one car solution, and it's a damn fun one. It can make any boring commute exciting. Yes, it's not that fast, but it's still a rewarding and engaging driving experience. Also, with some mods, this car can hustle. When I leave work, no matter how shitty or tough the day was, seeing my car parked there just waiting for me erases any negativity and just boosts my mood. It helps me really decompress before I get home. Owning this car has allowed me to be part of the car community. Cars bring people together, whether it be online or at car meets. A sense of community is good, something we all benefit from. When I first got my car, it was like receiving a blank canvas. I was able to put my own personal twist on it over time, modifying the exterior, the interior, the engine, to my own personal liking. It makes the car unique and special, something to be proud of. Lastly, my car helps me as a small car YouTuber. It provides a topic for content, which ultimately helps my channel grow. So if you are into car content, please hit that like and subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it. Anyways, there are times in life where you pick and choose what you want to spend your extra money on. And cars, well, it isn't a cheap option, but I think it's worth it if you do it smart, which I guess means as long as you can afford it while still achieving other financial goals and needs, then what are you waiting for? Personally, for me, yes, it does eat up part of my paycheck, but it helps me get to work to make that paycheck. I feel like life is too short and would be way too boring if you don't reward yourself at all. Like Drizzy Drake said, you only live once. You might as well make the most out of it. I'm not trying to say you should go out and finance the most expensive thing out there. This video is not financial advice. I'm saying if cars make you happy, then go chase that happiness. It might not be attainable right away, but with enough time, hard work, and patience, anything is doable. In the future, when we are discussing what kind of exhaust speakers to use, we are going to look back at 2025 and think, wow, that was a pretty good time for the car enthusiast. Because we have some pretty cool cars out right now. Although my WRX is not pretty, the VB platform is one of the best that Subaru has ever produced. The chassis is stiff as hell, and the F824 responds to bolt-ons so damn well, it makes very easy power. We got the GR Corolla, which is closely derived from the GR Yaris, which is a goddamn WRC homologation car. The Elantra N, which looks awesome and has one of the best exhaust noises from the factory. The Type R, which needs no introduction. it's got razor sharp handling, and that boosted high-tech VTEC can boogie. The list goes on, but I think the internal combustion engine fun cars are not going to be around for very long. Not without some sort of electric intervention. Not to hate on electric cars, but the dinosaurs died so we can enjoy the miles per gallon. Yes, electric cars are fast, but electric cars remind me of the saying, you can cook a steak faster in a microwave, but who wants a microwave steak? The reason why I think these fun cars won't be here for too long is because manufacturers are slowly phasing them out. Starting with the murder of the Evo in 2015, then the passing of the short-lived Ford Focus RS in 2018, then the execution of the STI in 2021, now the FL5 Type R is being discontinued in Europe, which may or may not mean the end of the Type R production in general, because Subaru did the same thing for the STI. For example, the STI was killed off first in the European market, then the North American market followed a few years later. Not saying the Type R will follow the same trajectory, but it's not out of the question. If the world is making a shift toward EVs, then all of these performance-oriented cars, new or used, will only get more expensive and more sought after. That's also one of the reasons why I decided to buy my car, because who knows, this may be the last WRX generation you can buy brand new with no orange cables in the engine bay. Buying my WRX was the largest purchase I have ever made at the time. And if some financial gurus online say buying a new car is a mistake, then it's the best financial mistake I have ever made. Because since I drove this car off the dealer lot, I've been nothing but happy with that decision. And if I could go back in time, I'd still make the exact same decision. On that note, tell me in the comments what is your best financial mistake? Or if you are still working toward it, what is it and why that specific car? That's it for this video. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed. I'll catch you all in the next one. Take care.